Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about direct mail and the simple system that puts you back in control of your financial freedom, all right? Or your income, whatever you want to call it. It puts you back in control of your finances, okay? And before I get started, if you've never seen any of my videos, welcome to the channel. I've been involved in the work from home space for the last 18 plus years, and I've been working full-time for myself since 2018, and I have a true passion for helping other people generate mailbox money using social media and direct mail marketing. Now, with that being said, what made me want to do this video is because I've seen a couple people on Facebook who have been upset with the algorithm. They're trying to figure out the algorithm, all right? So these are people who normally get a lot of responses to their posts, and lately they haven't been getting too much engagement. And I find the same thing for me too, you know? I mean, there's sometimes where, you know, in the past I would make a post and you'd get 100 or 200 likes on it, and now recently I'm lucky if I get like 50 or 60. And that's because the algorithm is always changing, okay? And that just goes to show you that you really don't have full control when you're on social media. In fact, there's somebody that I follow on another platform who has over 1 million followers, and their account was just shut down. All right, so you never know with social media. You know, social media can be taken away at any time from anybody for no good reason, right? I remember a time when we tried to run an ad, do Facebook ads for Main Island Soap. And we had an ad approved and everything was fine, and it ran for a couple days. We were making some sales, and then for no reason at all, it was shut down. The ad was shut down. It didn't go against their terms of service, although they approved the ad. And when we looked into it, there was nothing that went against their terms of service at all, right? So you never know with social media, and you know, the algorithms are always changing, so it's like you have to constantly stay up on top of what it is you have to do to get eyeballs on your content when you're posting to social media. Now, I love social media, and I'm not saying you shouldn't use it, all right? I highly recommend you do use it, but what I'm saying is that with direct mail, it gives you more control over what it is you're doing, right? So you're sending out your letters, your message, your opportunities, your programs. It's your way to connect with real people however you want to. And you don't have to worry about anybody stopping you, right? As long as you're following the USPS, you know, all the postal guidelines, which is super simple. I mean, in the United States, people have the option to opt out of receiving mail, okay? But this is a huge benefit because in places like Canada, in order to send direct mail advertising to somebody, they have to opt into receiving that. So they have to agree to receive it. Whereas here, we can just mail out whatever we want to, and if somebody doesn't want it, they can opt out of it, right? So we have a huge benefit here living in the United States in the fact that you can put anything in the mail as long as it follows the USPS guidelines and share whatever it is you want to share with people. And direct mail it has higher conversions than email marketing. It has higher conversions than video marketing. It has better return on investments than any type of online advertising. All right, those are just facts. You can go and look them up. And people still like getting real tangible items in the mail. So when you send out a letter, look, I got more stacks of these today, right? Gonna go drop them off at the post office. When somebody gets a letter, right, they're gonna open it up. Most people will open it up because they're curious about what's inside. Even if they don't look at it for more than a second and they throw it in the garbage, they're gonna open it up, all right? Unless it says something on the envelope about some credit card BS or something like that. If I get a piece of mail that says urgent, time sensitive, and it doesn't say anything else on the envelope, I'm curious as what's inside it. I'm gonna open it up, right? If people get a postcard in the mail, they're gonna take a minute and look at it before they throw it out. So I just look at every letter that I mail out as an opportunity to get ahead in my finances, right? To grow my financial situation. And if you're working a 9-to-5 looking for a way to quit the rat race, you can look at every letter as an opportunity to get closer to quitting the job, right? So direct mail gives you complete control of your financial future or your income, simply because there's no income cap on what you can make with direct mail. I've been watching some old, and I say old, from the late 80s, early 90s, some marketing seminars about direct mail. There were people back then making tens of millions of dollars a year selling info products using postcards and flyers and letters. Way back then. So there's no better time than to start your own direct mail business. It just doesn't get any better. The timing is perfect. Everybody's online trying to fight for clicks and views and trying to figure out algorithms and all that stuff. And it's fine if you're into that type of stuff. And I still highly encourage you to create content, to make YouTube videos, and to post on Facebook. I use Facebook and YouTube. Those are the only two social media platforms I focus on, because they're the second and third most visited websites in the world, right? So you have tons of free leads on there. It's like so why wouldn't you want to make content? But what I'm saying is that instead of worrying about trying to, figure out how to get people to like your stuff on social media, you can send out direct mail like I do with my letters, and I get responses from them. Because what I do, how I do this, is I get leads from the programs I'm in. They're opportunity seeking leads, so people who are interested in learning ways to supplement or replace their income from home. I'm taking those leads and I'm sending out my letters, all right, that have all my opportunities in there, including a business card that goes to my website, joinruss.com. Okay, and people can go here and they can see all of the programs I'm in. They can get coaching if they need coaching. They can have a 1-hour phone consult call with me if they want to. They can join my newsletter, and I'm branding myself. So you definitely want to use social media, right? But you can get a lot of eyeballs onto your opportunity. Like 95% of these letters that I send out are going to get delivered to the recipient, okay? And the majority of people are going to open the envelopes because they're going to be curious as to what's inside. All right. If you do an email campaign or a video, some form of video advertisement, the adult human only has less than 9-second attention span. So if you don't capture their attention immediately, they're on to the next thing. Right. So when you do an email campaign, or you send out an email, unless you have a huge list of people that know, like, and trust you, the chances of that email even being opened are very, very slim, right? Let alone having somebody go and buy or join you in an opportunity if they don't even know you. Because people join people. They join somebody that they know, like, and trust, right? That's why I do these videos. I try to provide value in my videos. And then I'm gaining people's trust because they're seeing that I show up every day and I walk the walk. I'm not just talking the talk. I'm not trying to make a sale. I'm trying to help people supplement or replace their income. And by me providing value in my videos, people learn to like me, they learn to trust me, and they end up joining me. Because I'm showing people exactly what it is I do. And anybody can have success if they're willing to show up every day, take massive action, and stay consistent. And most people aren't willing to do that. Freedom comes from consistent action. Right? Freedom comes from consistent action. There's no waiting or hoping or praying for a miracle to happen. If you want results, you have to go and get them. That's just the truth. Right? But direct mail is certainly a way that puts you back in control of your income and your finances and time freedom in the long term. And, you know, it can be a game changer for anybody. Anybody can do this. Anybody can mail out a postcard or a letter or a flyer. All you have to do is tell yourself, you know, you want it bad enough and stay consistent doing it, all right? And I show everybody what I do. When you join me in any of my programs, you're going to get a resource page I put together where you can share the opportunities online. You're going to get the exact same letter template that I use in all of my mailings. And you're going to get my contact information so you can reach out to me anytime you have any questions or need any help, right? Doesn't get any simpler than this, folks. I've been doing this a long time. And this is the easiest way by far that I've ever made money, okay? Direct mail. It still works. It's been around since the 1860s. It's not going anywhere. AI is not going to affect it at all. And there's no algorithms that you have to figure out. You just have to stay consistent in your mailings and you will get results over time. All right? And I can't guarantee anything to anybody because it's all dependent on your work ethic. And most people, they don't have very good work ethics, but the people who join me and are serious and take massive action, they get results. All right? I show you all the time that I get results. That's because I show up every day, I stay consistent, I take massive action, and I treat it like the real business that it is. All right? So if you have any questions about any of this, reach out to me. I'm here to help you out. And I appreciate you all taking the time to watch this. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.